Okay, guys, so I just want to share with you a little bit of my methodology and see if it resonates with you, both with just conceptually as an idea and if it makes sense with your experience of how this has been going for you. And some of you guys are at different points, so I just want to bounce this idea off you. The first thing we want to understand is that charisma has to have an expanded view. It's not just how cool do I sound, how cool do I seem. It's about resonating with other people and making them feel safe and making them feel seen, heard, valued, and understood. We want to create this space where we're having deep visceral connection so we can have more meaningful connection, whether that be in a coaching role, in romantic relationships, with our family, with our friends, with our professional, like our colleagues, or things like this. We want to be having real conversations and get past trying to bounce around each other's feelings or bounce around our own feelings, not honor our own feelings, and really stay at this tertiary level with small talk and things like this. This is not to say that we're not being respectful. The next piece, once we understand what charisma is, we want to understand the approach, and that is simultaneous top-down and bottom-up. And the best way I can use to describe this is with gestures. So we know when somebody is calm and relaxed and in a neutral state, you can imagine being around your best friends, there is automatically more energy being exchanged. This comes in the form of our voice and our gestures. We're more animated, we're more comfortable doing that. And we know also that there's this tightly knit relationship between the gesture and the internal state. So when we're starting at the beginning, we're going to work both at the top and the bottom. So the top is actually training gestures, training the voice, training expressions, things like this, to become more animated and become conscious of the effect that we're having with people when it comes to these things. And the second is the bottom up, which is starting with the inner world, understanding our history, our belief systems, cognitive biases, fallacies, stories, narratives, self-narrative that we're telling ourselves, and seeing how that's affected us so far, and then changing it so it then displays into what it is that we want coming out of us. What we always want is our best, full, most authentic, whole, shiniest, like complete self being brought out to the world, because this is what people want to connect with. They don't want just the shiny bits at the top. We want this deep, visceral connection. Let me know if this makes sense.